Okay, Mr. Free, AC Night Cool here. I'm going to explain to you about alchemy. And alchemy is a very weird one. If you guys want to know what is alchemy and how does it work, alchemy is basically you extract ingredients from the world and you basically create from solution potions from the world and use it on your character. So, how does alchemy work? You go out and you pick ingredients from the world. So, say for example, I'm gonna use this for example. You want to make healing potions, right? You need rogue morsels and you need any suspension. That's the basic of making a healing potion. You're like, how do you get salt of rogue morsels? A morse. And any suspension, you basically need mugworts and you need three ingredients to create one extracting salt mugwort to basically make the salt and the suspension. You need bullywort trumpets, which is a mushroom at the beginning of the game from the Emerald Grove, and you can just pick them and now make your suspension to make a health potion. Um, Most of the journey, the real reason why certain players won't explain to you about alchemy a little bit better is because most of the ingredients you're gonna find throughout your journey, and they're gonna be less to find. Like you're not gonna find a whole bunch of them because it's not like you have double the amount of ingredients in the game. You're gonna mostly buy them from the vendors and try to search for them. If you ask me what is the useful alchemy ingredients, I would say your healing potions, your greater healing potions, um, the animal speaking potion is really good if you don't have that on your character as a spell. The flame potions, if you don't have a character that cannot get on top of areas that you need in the game. The mind potions, if you don't have a character that doesn't have, can't like trying to find out information from other characters, you can just drink this potion and it'll be really good. The elixirs are mostly useful because you're gonna have the bloodlust elixirs and the arcane ones for like the wizards and the sorcerers that will replenish your spells. Those are really good. Um, this one requires a warg thing. I'm thinking like, are those hyenas? I don't know. You'll find them through buying them from the vendors, and then you can just create any salt from a solution. But most people are just going to extract all and be like, okay, I don't want to deal with all this, knowing what I need to find. I just want to extract all. That's how most people are going to play this game like that. Um, what are the potions that are, potions or elixirs, because there's two different types. Um, the elixirs, Bloodlust is helpful. The Greater Elixir of Arcanus is very helpful for wizards and sorcerers. The Resistance of Fire is really helpful. The Lightning is not so much useful. The Elixir of Colossus, where you make your character giant, you just pop this for like a warrior character and you basically make him a huge character. Or you can just pop this with a druid and he shapeshifts and he turns into a giant bear and he does twice as much hit points with Tavern Brawler. That's for another story. Um, and you got this, other elixir that basically makes you jump. And then you have the alchemy fire and the fungal grenades and the web grenades. With those, you have to have spider silk and you have to have the glands, and you need three ingredients to make a suspension. Um, to basically make that. They're kind of useful and kind of not useful because you can just use a web scroll and it'll be better. And you got these the coltons, which is sort of like your poison, your drow poison, your stuff that'll make you accuracy, your combustion oils and stuff like that. And you need different ingredients like your supplements and your suspensions, your essence and stuff like that. It's not complicated. It's just a lot of these ingredients. You're gonna find lesser potions unless you have like a transmuter, and you need a transmuter halfling lightfoot character because the halfling has the luck on it, and alchemy, just like in this game for Baldur's Gate 3, it's based on rolls and luck and stuff like that. So it's a bit much in the game to really explain to you um, how alchemy works because there's so much mechanics in the game that you'd be like, what in the world? But anyway, um, this is a quick, sort of like a guide to really tell you what is useful, what is cool. But you might find other useful, say for example, for me, say for the lightning resistance, you're like, oh, lightning's not resistant. Say for example, if you hit water on the ground, you cast a spell, right? Like a lightning spell, and it makes the water electricity on the water, like on the ground. You would put this elixir, drink it, and you're resistant to the lightning, and while the other enemies will get electrocuted. That's how that will work. Same thing with the fire resistant potion, with the elixir. I want to call it potion, but it's elixir. So yeah, that's kind of how that will work because you kind of have to think what you kind of what you kind of have to do in this game before you actually make the actions in the game. It's kind of how it works. Um, but anyway, I'm Mr. Free Stay Night Cool. Hope this guide kind of helps you out with alchemy. Peace.